Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of baseball on the show. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, we'll start with you. This series has the feel of one that's about to get very interesting.
Looking at these two squads, it's clear both of them have several guys that can hurt you with the bat. It's not just the middle of the order guys that you have to look out for as a pitcher. So the team that gets the timely hitting and quality at bats is probably going to prevail.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Trevor Bauer will do the pitching in front of the hometown crowd here in Game 1. What's your take on him, Dan?
Pride and joy of the UCLA Bruins, former #1 draft pick with the Arizona Diamondbacks. This guy has really found himself good fastball, and he's one of these guys that he's into the new metrics. He likes to see that spin rate and that carry on the four-seam fastball. Good fastball, 95 to 97. His curveball, though, might be his out pitch. It's a 12-6 straight down curveball. One of the top pitchers in the league right now.
Tyler Hall comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Hey, let's stand up there, huh?
From the stretch. Bregman over at second. Alvarez at first, one gone. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Road, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters.
And Duhar is there for it.
Batter is out.
And with two away now, let's give you a look at the big picture here. There you see the participants in this year's playoffs. Stepping up now, Tyler Hall, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Tyler Hall. Let it rip right here. Let's go.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball.
Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0.
This is why pitching is so difficult. You're cruising along to give up a hit. Now you've got to lock in and get this middle part of the order done.
Come on, guy. Get your pitch up there.
The 1-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Three and 0 now.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Tyler Hall. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Hall.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this is low, ball 1. Boy, a lot of break to that thing, and it's 1-1.
Hey, let's go, big fella.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate. The 1-2 is a fastball that misses.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
Wow, not only are complete games rare in this day and age of Major League Baseball, but a complete game shutout. This guy was in total command from the first inning through the ninth. Totally dominant in this one.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in MLB The Show is your home for postseason baseball. It's Game 2 of the ALDS. Lance McCullers will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, Lance McCullers might have the best right-handed breaking ball in the game of baseball. Has the kind of hard slider that he could throw 4 or 5 times in a row and still get swings and misses. Good fastball, too. 93 to 95 miles an hour. Wipeout, and I mean wipeout breaking ball. His changeup has gotten better every year. If he's throwing strikes early, he's a nightmare on hitters.
2-0 count and the pitch. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. And set up working the plate is Matthew Ross as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Well, D-Row, you better be ready to swing. With Matt Ross behind the dish, big zone.
Yeah, you know coming into this one, you better pull the trigger. If something's close, Matt Ross is going to punch your ticket.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one.
Hey, get your pitch up.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this will be fouled away. So a full count now.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
High in the air out to center field. Hicks will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Up a run on the... Striding in once again, Tyler Hall, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Chopped back to the mound. Can they turn it? He'll come to the plate with it. They get the force at the plate. Coming to the plate now, Tyler Hall, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball, 1-0.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
Pulled toward right center field. Judge is on his horse. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. One run on... At the plate, Tyler Hall, and he's about as dangerous as they come. Without a doubt, he's one of the true icons in the sport today. First delivery to him on the way. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. Stanton is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out. Into the box,
now
Tyler Hall.
Center fielder, Tyler Hall.
First pitch on its way. Too low, 1-0. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, D-Row, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there, and they're swinging hard. You need to make good pitches, quality pitches, and if you don't have command of the fastball, you're in for a long day, and we saw...
And he goes the other way, but he got a lot of it deep down the line. Judge is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
Time for one last check of the line score in this extra innings victory. Jordan Montgomery will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Really like this guy. He reminds me a lot of Andy Pettit, left-hander from the University of South Carolina. Not an overpowering fastball, kind of like Andy Pettit. Low to mid-90s fastball, good curveball. His secondary pitches he needs to improve on a little bit, but this guy has a bright future. Quality arm from the left side.
Astros center fielder ahead with a 2-0 count. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
And he misses with it. Ball 4, so that'll load the bases. And now standing in, Tyler Hall. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line toward right center. In there,
Here you go.
base hit.
Make the turn.
And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
That had to be in the scouting report right there. You don't see.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Tyler Hall. He singled his last time up. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. 2 runs, 7 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out.
Hey, drive that pitch, huh? Here you go.
Now the 2-1.
Get your pitch.
Line toward the alley in left center. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Hey, guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him. Now at the plate, Tyler Hall. And here's an at-bat you don't want to miss. A pop is something to see, so will have to be dealt with carefully here.
Hey, come on, big dog. Get your pitch.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball. 1-0. Britton has pitched north of 700 innings in the majors and logged in with an ERA in the low 3s. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1.
Hey, one time, right
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Strike
One
two,
ball,
swinging
two
just
strikes.
out in front of the slider.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late, and you can't even put a good swing on it.
Stanton is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out. All set to start the ninth in this one, and set to go is the switch-hitting outfielder, Tyler Hall. Here comes the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
Hit hard on the ground to first.
Go hard,
And
go
he'll
hard,
step
go
on
hard.
first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
Before we Chase Anderson will be on the mound for game 4. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Chase Anderson, Matt.
Batting fourth, the center fielder, Tyler Hall.
First pitch on its way. Hit softly down the line at first. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. So they're able to. Settling in now, Tyler Hall. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner.
He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. And he will get there to make the running play, and that. Ready once again, Tyler Hall. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball one.
Good spot to be in right now as a hitter. Count your favor, 1-0. Good time to get a fastball and turn it loose.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Hit hard back up the middle. Torres has it. The second for one. To Voit in time for the double play. Now at the plate, Tyler Hall, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Hey, get your pitch.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1. Strong stands at second with 2 gone. Hard hit ball to short. And that is through into left field. A base hit. The tag, and he's safe. And we are tied here in game 4.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things. Well, they know their work is nowhere close to being finished, but they've handled their business so far, winning here to punch their ticket to the next round and a possible trip to the World Series. Well done.
In a close game like MLB The Show is your home for postseason baseball. It's Game 1 of the American League Championship Series between the Houston Astros and the Cleveland Indians. Shane Bieber will do the pitching in front of the hometown crowd here in Game 1. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, when you look up the word dependability in the dictionary, you'll find a picture of this guy. Career ERA just under 3.5, and that's saying quite a lot in the high-scoring games that we see in baseball going on right now. Real solid pitcher, controls the running game, controls the strike zone, and more importantly, he knows how to get deep into the 6th, 7th, and 8th inning. Solid pitcher, and he'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Going back is the center fielder. Gone to lead off the inning.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the...
Striding in, Tyler Hall. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
No balls and 1 strike.
Hey, I like the can up there, huh?
High in the air out to center field. Mercado has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away. Tyler Hall will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Now the 1-0 is laid off for ball 2. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means... Now at the plate, Tyler Hall. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First offering on its way.
Ball, that's out.
Boy, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
Astros center fielder ahead with a 2-0 count.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
2-1 now.
Let's go right here.
From the belt, the pitch. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. And that is off the wall.
On the bag here.
And they've got him hung up out there between 2nd and 3rd. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not good. Standing in, Tyler Hall. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th. First pitch coming, here it is.
Yeah, see it, drive it. Let's go, big dog.
Chopper to short. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
Well, this one pretty much over before it started as we give you a final look at the line score here in what turned out to be a blowout victory. 10-3 at the end of this contest. Houston take the 1-0 lead here. Mike Clevenger is on the mound for game 2. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be a...
Batting fourth, the center fielder.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
This is what fires me up right here. You don't get a chance to see this every day of the week. You got the reigning Cy Young Award winner squaring off against the reigning MVP. That's why you pay the price of admission.
Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Road, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters.
Mercado is going to have room out there as he puts this. Only one hit. Next up for the Stros, Tyler Hall. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Hey, it's nearly impossible to turn 2 with a guy that could run like this. It's even harder when he comes out of the box hitting from the left side. You really need something tailor-made to even have a chance to get him at first.
1-1 the count now. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
A swing and a drive. Away back. That one is gone.
So it's a 2-run shot to right center, his second home run of the series, and the Astros will move out in front here 3-2.
Well, this is what makes this guy so hard to pitch to. He has that rare combination of speed and power. You don't want to walk him and have him get on first base. So what happens, you throw him a strike, and he can hit the ball all the ball.
Top half of the 6th about to get started, and set to go is the switch-hitting outfielder, Tyler Hall. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. 0-1, here it comes. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Nightman comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. So stepping in, Tyler Hall. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap.
Dig hard. Go two. Go two.
First digging for 2. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
He's not going to complain, but... Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
And there's no better time of year to come up big for your team than in the post. Jose Urquidy gets the ball in game 3. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Tyler Hall. He's ready. Here's the first offering. 0-1 the count. Here it comes.
Nope.
Hall, the former Baltimore Oriole. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Sitting in a good spot right here. 2 ball, 1 strike count is yet to see a fastball. Have to be sitting on one right here.
Hard hit to first. Oh, and he has some trouble with it, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Let's play ball.
Stepping in, Tyler Hall.
Now
He's
back.
0 for 1 thus far.
Tyler Hall.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball 1.
2 runs on 2 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Hit weakly back to the mound. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Your attention, please.
Ready for another shot now. Tyler Hall. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Now the 1-0.
2-0.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at bat, starting right now.
And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now. Skied down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball.
Get your pitch, huh?
Here now the 2-2. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run.
And with one swing of the bat, he shows you why he's dripping with tools. He's got the speed. He's got the power. You don't know how to attack this guy. You can't put him on base with a knock or a walk, or he'll just end up on second or third. And if you leave something over the heart of the plate, that's what can happen.
Ready to take his hacks again, Tyler Hall, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Mercado has it, and it's a quick out, number 1.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
And there's no better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly what this man did.
Let's play ball.
Digging in the switch hitter, Tyler Hall, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Throw to third, but he's in there as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game. Digging in for his second at-bat, Tyler Hall. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Nope. Outside.
Hey, one time, right now.
In there, 1-1.
1-1.
2 out, nobody on.
Swing and a dime. Away back. That one is gone.
A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His fourth long ball of this series, and the Astros take the lead. It's 2-1.
Yeah, and it looks like at least one player is having a night to remember. He drove in their only run earlier in the game and continues the hot hand with a deep one into the night sky.
Tyler Hall will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the third inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going, and he fouls this one off.
Drive it right here. Come on, Biggie.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Racing back the center fielder, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing.
Ready to take his hacks again, Tyler Hall, as he'll look to follow up the two-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at-bat is second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB. Hey, it's nearly impossible to turn two with a guy that could run like this. It's even harder when he comes out of the box hitting from the left side. You really need something tailor-made to even have a chance to get him at first.
Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. And a big RBI there as the run scores to make this a two-run game now. In now, Tyler Hall. And he's got a chance to bring in the winning run. The question is whether they'll even pitch to him.
Hey, keep it going. He's right now.
Here's the first pitch. This is lined into left field, and it's going to fall for a base hit. Throwing to second. And they are now one win away from winning the series as they take this one walk-off style.
Man, the postseason always seems to deliver big moments, and this was no exception. A walk-off in the final at-bat ends it, and there's bedlam at home plate. Wow!
A tight one, 7-6, the final score tonight. The Astros have taken it. Trevor Bauer will do the pitching with a
Batting fourth, the center fielder.
first pitch of the at-bat. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan, I'm okay with Mike Fillmore's zone. If a pitcher's pounding that zone, he wants to give a little bit off the outer edge, I'm okay with that.
Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Now batting, Tyler Hall. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Striding into the box, Tyler Hall. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And this is taken outside for ball one.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Well hit to right, but foul. 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. And ooh, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now. Now the pitch. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double. Digging in once again, Tyler Hall. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0. From the belt, the pitch.
Ball that's outside.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Now the 2-0 home.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
The 2-1 takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late, and you can't even put a good swing on it.
Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. Digging in, Tyler Hall. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn 2, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2. Stubbs at third. Altuve on second. Bregman is over at first with 1 away.
A swing and a dive. Away back. That one is gone.
So he will touch them all on the grand slam. His 6th.
Wow, that was a fun one to watch. A great game for guys with the sticks, but for pitchers, not so much. A classic slugfest, and they walk away on top in the end.
And there's no better. MLB The Show is your home for postseason. Digging in, Tyler Hall, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ball 1.
Good eye, attaboy.
Counts 1-0.
And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Here it comes, the 3-0. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Looking up is the right fielder, and that one is gone.
Well, it's very early, but he's looked out of sorts from the beginning. They've already roughed him up for 2 homers, and they're not done yet. We'll see if he can regroup or if he blows up. Could go either way at this point.
At the plate, Tyler Hall. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
The last at-bat.
Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. And it's gone. Well, we've now seen 4 homers combined between these 2 clubs today. What are your thoughts, guys? Ready for another chance, Tyler Hall. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
The set and the 1-0.
Outside, that's a ball.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
That's a
3-1 now as that misses down and in.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
And he takes a cold strike at the knees, and that'll run things full. 4 runs, 4 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. He loses him on ball 4. Tyler Hall will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his 2nd home run of the game as he was off to a fast start indeed. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks.
Now at the plate, Tyler Hall, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
Hey, no one better right now. Here you go.
Comes set, the 0-1. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, D-Row, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there, and they're swinging hard. You need to make good pitches, quality pitches, and if you don't have command of the fastball, you're in for a long day, and we saw that here this afternoon, a ball flying out at near record pace.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. And there's no better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly what this meant.
Yeah, no time like.
MLB The Show is your home for postseason.
Batting fourth, the center fielder, Tyler.
Here's the first pitch to him. Low for ball 1. Well, you don't need us to tell you it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
Come on, baby.
Hall, just a 19-year-old. He was a 17th round pick during the 2020 draft.
What an absolute steal. I mean, this guy has gotten a lot of people some big raises in the organization. To be drafted as low as he was and turned himself into one of the biggest superstars in our sport. I am very impressed with what this guy's been able to accomplish.
And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now, 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as
Come on, big guy.
into the box now, Tyler Hall. He drew a walk his first time up. From the belt, the pitch.
Nope, upstairs.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
Hey, let her rip one
The
time.
1-1 is outside for a ball.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Back up the middle, reined in. Hernandez at second. Back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score. So striding forward now, Tyler Hall.
Tyler Hall.
First delivery to him on the way, and it's fouled away.
Come on, let it fly right here.
Set to deliver the 0-1. 3 runs already home here. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away.
Come on, big guy. Get your pitch, huh?
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Stepping up to the plate, Tyler Hall. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Hey, you got it. No one better. Let's go. Your pitch right here, kid. Let's go.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Mercado will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So it's 1 run, 1 hit, 1 error, and a runner left. Top. Stepping into the box, Tyler Hall. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball laid off well below the knees.
All right, one time right here.
The 1-0 home. Popped him up. Castro over to his left. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over.
Well, congratulations to them as they're now the American League champs. They're going to celebrate tonight, and then they're going to have to refocus for a run at the ultimate prize, the World Series trophy. Can't wait.
For my partners Dan Plesac, Mark DeRosa, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been the American League Championship Series.
Fans are
It's time for baseball here on the show. It's game one of the World Series between the Chicago Cubs and the Houston Astros. Trevor Bauer gets the call on the mound here at home for game one of the World Series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Kind of a strange outing in his last one, Matt. Was able to pitch into the 6th inning, wasn't able to complete the inning. It kind of got away from him in the 6th. It'll be interesting, Matt, to see how he bounces back in this one.
Hap is right there, and it's a very quick out number one. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And standing in the outfielder, Tyler Hall.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Fastball just misses. That's ball one.
You drive it right back to the pitcher, huh, now? That's ball
and
two.
able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now. Pitch on the way. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Come on, big guy. You got this.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
This is skied into short left center. Schwarber comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out. Stepping into the box, Tyler Hall. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Tyler Hall. He singled his last time up. Here comes the first pitch.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
Astros center fielder ahead with a 2-0 count. Ryan has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Schwarber is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
Well, this one pretty much. Jose Urquidy will be on the bump for game. Now to the plate, Tyler Hall. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
The center fielder, Tyler.
A swing and a drive. Away back. That one is gone.
A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His first homer so far in the series, and the Astros take a 1-0 lead.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Bottom of the inning now, and coming forward is the switch-hitting outfielder, Tyler Hall.
Tyler Hall.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Hey, hit me a seed right here.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit hard to third. Throw to first is in time for the first out. At the plate, Tyler Hall. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
A ball and a strike now. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
And he misses again, ball 3.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
Not definitely a fastball swing there, but a good time for the changeup. It's full, 3-2.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup?
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch. And Tyler Hall will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1.
You like the modern style of baseball. Here it is. Both starters kept their teams in the game. It's close right now. Now we hand it over to the nasty bullpens. Let's see what matchups are going to take place.
Behind 0-2 now. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. Bregman stands at third with one gone in the inning.
Hey, nice and patient. Get your pitch.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
All right, no more hoping he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Line towards center field. Catch will be made here. Tagging is the runner from third. And not in time as the run scores. Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. Well, we watched a really solid start.
Let's play ball. Out.
Striding in for Houston, Tyler Hall, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Wood has a reputation as a strike thrower, although that doesn't often result in a ton of strikeouts. A typical start may find him with a low walk total and the ball in play a lot.
Matty, he's what they call today one of those pitch to contact kind of guys. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He relies a lot on his defense, and one of the keys, he's not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. With that said, he needs some defense behind him because he's not going to get a whole lot of swings and misses.
And with his speed, forget it. It's an infield single.
Boy, that's what wheels can.
Now in the box, Tyler Hall.
The center fielder, Tyler Hall.
Hey, let her fly, kid. Let her fly.
Here's the first pitch to him. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Hey, see his driver right back to the pitcher. Huh, now?
Fouled off. Just off the end of the bat, it's a foul ball, and he'll stick around.
Hey, let her fly right here.
This is line to left.
Yeah, you got it. Nice job.
And that's in for a base hit, his second in as many trips to the plate.
Got a way to square it up. Great job.
Digging in and looking for more, Tyler Hall. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Astros center fielder ahead with a 2-0 count. Here's the pitch. On a line, that's a base hit into left field. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Well, they've been treating him like a punching bag out there.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tyler Hall, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Right guy, right spot. Come on now, kid.
First pitch coming, here it is. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Altuve rounds third and is digging for the plate. He scores, and the Astros have tied it. It's now a 7-7 game. So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Tyler Hall. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn 2, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
And there's ball 1.
Hey, drive that pitch, huh? Here you go.
Hey, come on, big dog.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
Count is 2-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Happ is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. So coming to the plate, Tyler Hall. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Pulled toward right center field. Peyton is there, and there are 2 men gone now. Well, the lineup was clicking for him in this contest, and the man you see there was a major contributor for that. Yu Darvish is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Yu Darvish is what you look.
Leading off for the Astros, the center fielder, Tyler.
Here's the first pitch to him. Line drive to center field. Happ is right there, 1 down. So digging in now, Tyler Hall. He'll swing it from the left side right here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Popped him up. Contreras is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Coming to the plate now, Tyler Hall. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Hit hard towards center, and there's a base hit, so maybe some insurance here to lead off the 7th.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason.
Ready now, Tyler Hall. He singled his last time up.
Tyler Hall.
A bouncer to the left side. Bryant's got it. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. And guys, a very important outing turned in on the We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. It's the pivotal Game 5 of the World Series between the Houston Astros and the Chicago Cubs. Jose Quintana gets the call in Game 5 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, thanks, Matt. Lefty Jose Quintano taking the bump right now. Really like this guy. Not overpowering, but great command of the fastball. And he does something a lot of lefties don't do. He'll come in with that fastball to righties. 3-pitch guy. Fastball, curveball, changeup.
Oh, and he gets the inning started with a bang as this is hit high and deep to left field. Schwarber is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1. Into the box now, Tyler Hall. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away. Digging in to try it again, Tyler Hall.
The center fielder, Tyler.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Couldn't help himself that time as he chases one below the knees. It's strike 1. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
If you're in the box right now, you got to wait him out. He obviously does not want to come see you with a fastball. He's been nibbling this whole at bat and just missed with that backdoor breaking ball.
Take a look.
Oh, and he can't come up with it. Throw into third. Oh, and it's off target, and he'll be safe at third.
Nice shot.
Stepping in, Tyler Hall. He singled his last time up.
Tyler Hall.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
That's outside.
Get driving. Let's go, kid. Hey, you like a can up there, huh?
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Hey, let's go, big fella.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at bat. One might be coming right here.
The 2-1 is laid off of for ball number 3.
Name of the game out on the mound is to disrupt timing of the hitters in the box. He's certainly got this guy on the defensive.
The 3-1 pitch. Finds the zone to fill the count. 3-2. 3 runs already home here.
Hey, like you can up there, huh?
Hard on the ground towards short. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks.
So striding in, Tyler Hall. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame. First delivery to him on the way.
Ball 1.
One out, nobody on.
Like you can. Here you go.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
The 2-2. Slapped hard the opposite way, but this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
And they did some damage offensively in this one, enough to get the win. We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. It's Game 6 of this year's Fall Classic between the Chicago Cubs and the Houston Astros. Digging in now, Tyler Hall. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
The center fielder.
The pitch.
Tyler.
Swung on and missed for the first strike. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire. Pretty much straight down the road.
That's all you look for, Dan. Just be consistent. I don't care if you're given 2 to 3 inches off the outside corner, but you can't do it on the inside corner. If you're going to stick to one thing and stay consistent with it, no player will have a gripe with you.
Stepping up now, Tyler Hall comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the right fielder. A dive, and he brings it in. So here's the cleanup hitter, Tyler Hall. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First pitch coming, here it is.
Ball 1, no strike.
Let her rip. Here we go.
The 1-0. Lower part of the zone, but it's taken for a strike. Altuve at second. Alvarez at first. 2 out in the inning.
Get your pitch up. Stay through. Let's go.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Well, the tying run looms on deck, so keeping this guy off the base is essential. In danger of walking him right here, though.
Bryant is up with it. And a bit of a high throw that time, but not much problem over there at first. Striding in once again, Tyler Hall. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Here comes the 1-0. Hit high and deep to right center. Center fielder on the run. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
Every game has its offensive stars, and in this one, he arguably shined the brightest. With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. What do you have on this line?
Leading up for the Astros.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Tyler. Ball.
1 ball, no strike.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
Yep.
Hey, have a rip like you can. Here you go.
Ball, no.
Good eye, good eye.
Come on, big guy.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Here comes the right fielder. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Digging in, Tyler Hall. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Astros center fielder ahead with a 2-0 count. 2-1 after the foul ball there. 2 runs on 2 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point.
A swing and a drive. Away back. That one is gone.
A solo shot here to left. His second home run of the series. And the Astros will move out in front here 3-2. So that was the 3rd home run for these guys today.
D-Rose, some days the fellows walk in with their hitting shoes on, and this looks like one of those games.
Yeah,
Your attention, please.
Coming to the plate now, Tyler Hall. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike.
Bobby Cox always used to say, I'm going to put you in positions to be successful. Well, against a modern-day bullpen, easier said than done. These guys are throwing.
Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. And he is into third with a leadoff triple.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like.
At the plate, Tyler Hall. And a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch hit pretty well out toward right center field. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. 2 left for the Astros.
Good to say they didn't get their money's worth in this one. It took 7 games, making this one of the most competitive and historic World Series in baseball history. So they earned this one, and they can now call themselves the World Series champions.
Back now on the show. More reactions now to this series-clinching victory. And down on the field, we'll get a chance to watch the presentation of the Commissioner's Trophy to the new World Champs.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Astros.